Okay, so we've had some really exciting happy mail today. I got my full prototype in. I am so stoked. So I ordered 2 copies. I ended up partnering up with another person to do the guidebook. She co-wrote it and edited the entire thing for me. And so when I ordered like the full copy for myself, I went ahead and ordered one for Joe as well. And it got in today, which is seriously perfect timing. I am working a market this weekend where I will be doing some tarot reading. And I'd love to be able to show, like, hey, this launches next week, next Tuesday, September 5th, and have something in hand for people to see. So I'm really so stoked. So I just kind of wanted to give it a little look over. On the Kickstarter itself, I am showing quite a few examples of the cards, but I'm not showing the entire deck. I know that some people like a little bit of that surprise. So that's why I'm making a bit of a flip through, kind of walkthrough of it on here. So if people are interested in seeing the full deck, then they have access to it, but aren't kind of forced to scroll by it. So, okay, why don't we take a look? So I'm actually going to start with the very first iteration. I had this blank tarot deck and a little Sharpie, and I don't have any affirmation decks, and it's because so many of them were just spitting like, oh, life's what you make it, smile, live, laugh, love, good vibes only. And that's just not what I was needing or wanting to hear. So I just pulled out the blank tarot deck I happen to have, and I just started writing on them. And a lot of these show up in the deck. And it's really cool, I think, to see kind of like how it started. So I ended up taking a picture and posting it. I think it was on the supportive tarot group, Lisa Pepez's tarot group on Facebook. And just like, hey, I made this for myself. And I had so many people being like, oh my gosh, if you ever make this into a deck, please let me know. Like, I need this deck. One of those people happened to be Joe, who signed on and contributed her perspective and her expertise in editing. Thank goodness for that. But yeah, it started like this, and I had so many people just wanting to have a piece of it that I decided, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna be making this happen. And it was awesome. This has been the biggest personal, creative project I've ever attempted. And it feels like an accomplishment already. But yeah, so I did the artwork for 60 cards, and I was in between 2 different cardstocks in 2 different backing designs. So I ordered this deck, and I have featured this on here, taking a look at it. So this was between these 2 backings and then the 2 different cardstocks. So this was like a linen finish, you can see there. And this is an eco herbage, which I love the natural texture of it, but it's very thin and quite flimsy. And I want it to be able to hold up over time, though I love the feel and the look of it. So I went with this as the card backing, and I decided on a linen. And so I think I might eventually do like a side-by-side between the 2 decks, because quite a few cards did get switched up. Some got totally removed and replaced by elements cards. But yeah, it was great to get cards in my hand, get a feel for it. I could adjust the artwork, and kind of reword some things, especially with the help of Joe. But yeah, I ordered it, just the deck. It just came in plastic wrapping. I've been storing it in this little velvet bag. We'll move this over to the side. And this is what got delivered today. My full From Roots to Blooms. This is a hard magnetic box. And I'm so glad that I ordered this before the campaign started so that I have time to fix some things, like this font needs a little bit of retouching. But yes, I love this feature. It's like the blooms and the roots expose themselves. Ah! I think I'm gonna rework, no, not this side. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rework this because you get that effect there, right? And some of these need to line up better. Like I want the plant to line up with the roots. So I have time to fix all that up. And I chose a magnetic closure for affected hands, people with arthritis, fibromyalgia. You know, your hands can hurt. So I wanted it to be nice and easy opening. And yeah, that needs a little bit of, it's a little blurred. Ah. And then the guidebook too is kind of a little bit of an off, the color's a little bit off, so I need to adjust that. So this is how it comes with the little guidebook here. It's perfect bound. Each one will have a sweet little entry and then 3 questions that you can use as a tarot spread, journal prompts, really however you'd like to. Even if you just sit and ponder it, you know. But yes, there's that. And then the cards. All right. Let me move everything out of the way here. And then let's take a look at the difference. So I redid the backing. Oh yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It feels more balanced. I like the roots a lot better. And then let's look at the difference between the cardstocks. This feels so nice. It's like a step up from this linen. You can see the difference in texture here. It's much softer. I feel like it's a little less shiny too. This is very snappy, and you know, it was definitely the way to go with the linen, I felt like, but this feels really good. It is the casino quality linen cardstock with a blue core. So it's really snappy. It's definitely gonna bend in riffle shuffle and bridge and beautiful overhand shuffling. But it's gonna hold up to any wear that you put on it. All right, why don't we take a look? I won't spend too much time with the cards. I'm actually gonna put us down and zoom us in. Hopefully we're still in decent focus. Okay, I'm likely about to hit the stand, so be prepared. Ooh, okay. So yeah, our beautiful backs. This linen is amazing. And away we go. So I really, okay, let me zoom back out. Okay. I really wanted to start with this card. This Place Me on Your Heart to receive love and support. Just starting on this really beautiful, positive foot. I love this little guy. This will be the design for the sticker if we get to the stretch goal. I feel like I'm out of focus. Hold on, y'all. I'll just hold this up. Okay. And I added little tentacles to him on here. I was like, this snail is not anatomically correct. This is probably one of my favorite cards. Perspective. This one too. Whoops. Okay. Part 2. Ah! I'm running out of space on my phone, so we're gonna go a little quicker here. I might redo this card a little. These, every time I see these look like paw prints to me. Like Eve, the rapper, her tattoos on her breasts. I don't know why. Every time. I love this card. And then, yeah, I wanted to end the blooms. That is our first section. The first 25 cards are the blooms. And I wanted to end it with this, like, blow on me and make a wish, right? So I love that card too. All right, and now we are into, ooh, oh my gosh. Let me take a beat. I'm like afraid it's gonna cut out on me again. Okay. So yeah, then I wanted to start the roots with another interactive card. So the thought about this is like, take a deep breath. You can like sit with it and trace up on your inhale and trace down on your exhale. Just kind of gives you a little tactile, interactive piece there. This is so exciting, especially because there really isn't that much that needs altering. It's like little bits here and there. So this is like a mostly finalized deck, which is great because this is the deck that I'm keeping. I don't plan on keeping any from like my bulk order. So I'm glad that the cards turned out so nicely. And then again, ending with another interactive card where you can kind of wave it around and cleanse your space. So those are the roots. And then we have our elements. And I think that they, I mean, you can see here, because these are the colors of the blooms, colors of the roots. I love this green with it. It looks even better in person. And so each of the elements has a couple keywords listed here, and then it has an affirmation in the guidebook. I love these little worms. Sorry for those that don't like bugs. I think they're so cute. And our last card. Okay, so let me show y'all how these shuffle. It feels so good. It feels so nice. I love a shuffle. I'll just sit and shuffle decks. This one is up there with the best of them. And this way, woo. Let's give it one more. That wasn't my best. It's not the card's fault. Come on now. Ooh, that sound. Well, there she is. From roots to blooms. Woo, we did it. We did it. It feels good. So this deck is launching September 5th. Find us on Kickstarter, From Roots to Blooms Oracle deck. Yeah. So exciting. Thanks, y'all.